fan, a new season is officially underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession.
Alright guys, I'm trying to figure out
one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career. Sam Darnold.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And someone stepped in. It's
nice, holy shit. Okay.
Picked off by Craig Woodson. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake Maye.
You drop what a franchise quarterback looks like, and you draw up Drake Maye. And kind of similarly to old Ben Roethlisberger, the two of them got to the Super Bowl so young in their career, he hopes to have a Lombardi like Ben was able to.
Right to the air with Maye. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. So they get it back for second down. Here's Maye to the air. Rolling left, buying some time. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down.
Can we get it?
Right there.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
We're gonna go.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he has got the first down. Not much, only a few yards, but it is enough to convert on 4th and 1.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, they'll more than likely go for it again later in the game. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Leonard Williams. And they force 3rd down, Brock.
It really punishes you to run.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And
what?
That's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The give inside to Stevenson.
Wow.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Milton Williams.
Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They bring him down,
nice.
but we all saw how that one looked, right?
What?
With the face mask involved, and the flag is out.
Face mask. Defense.
Marcus Jones, really, man?
Well, we all saw him haul down awkwardly, and the face mask penalty nullifies what was a great defensive play.
Automatic first
So
down.
after that gift from the defense, it is 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Kevin Byard.
Throwing here, Darnold. Got his man. It's Kump over the middle. And a good tackle as that ball is secured.
I don't like how people are getting hurt, like,
Hey, one thing I
really
learned from the
easily.
late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st down. Now Darnold off the play action. And they get to him, and they're going to take him down. So that is how our 1st quarter is going to end. A little boost of momentum there for the defense at the end of 1. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Darnold. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that,
What the hell happened there? Oh, nothing.
it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here's Darnold. And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down. They're going to bring on Dixon to boot this one away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Patriot offense headed back out as we take a look at offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. His guys looking to break this tie, give their side the lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Maye. Finds a seam down the middle.
Nice, holy shit.
And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the 1st.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
It's Henderson on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, here's Maye. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Maye looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
He finds Brown right side.
AJ Brown, oh!
Racing
Yep.
towards the corners, and he's across. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
A.J. Brown with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Play fake, Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's brought down. They got him at the 25.
How are we getting injured?
And now it's going to be 4th and 13. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Maye now. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And that's only going to get him 3. Defenders all over it to escort him out. Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Throwing is Maye. The throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's Maye on 1st. And he is now 8 of 10 after that last completion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That's caught. He found some space. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him goal to go.
Okay.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the Rush is going to win this rip. They get to it. And they need to regroup here, partner, ahead of this 2nd and goal.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
After the sack, Maye. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Touch push. Let's see.
5 seconds left, and they are going for 6. No field goal here. Trying to sneak Maye. And it's a group effort to the end zone. Shoved it to the goal line, and they shoved it across for the touchdown as they extend their lead.
Shit. Okay.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find a better call down the goal line than that right there. It just becomes so much of what so many teams like to call down. There's almost a rugby scrum, and you can feel it. Once that momentum gets going, it's nearly impossible to stop.
Gallis on for the extra point.
A lot of air.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
Oh my god, bro. Can I do like a arm? That'd be it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Shaheed now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
This is what the Super Bowl should have been.
Thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. To return this, Marcus Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Rudy, can you get all the way across them?
Here's Maye. Caught on the comeback route. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. Made a throw it. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Bro reads.
May off the play fake.
Wow.
The defensive play makes this one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. DeMarcus Lawrence getting his first sack of the year here in week 1. On second down, Maye. Now go to Henderson on the dump off. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's taken down at the 30. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch.
He jumped on top of me. Look at that shit.
Maye, 1st and 10. A perfect 4 for 4 so far to start this second half. Henderson on his own read. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
What was I doing?
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Ah,
It's
man.
nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted to pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put down defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Charbonnet on the toss. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down. Darnold. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Well, you're talking, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Williams.
Here's Darnold to throw. Finding Shaheed. Back-to-back plays.
Nope.
And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this 4th down?
Dixon to bunt for the Seahawks.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Maye. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Here's Maye to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down, so calling about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Go ahead and go.
Here's Maye on 2nd. And not able to corral this
Yeah,
one.
man. Fucked him up.
2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the 1st. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Campbell, really,
They're
man?
signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, 3rd and long. To throw, here's Maye. Has his man, it stops. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Maye looking to throw. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Maye. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. And this offense now facing a 4th and 14.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. The Seahawk offense headed back out as we take a look at where their schedule is going to take them. They'll be at Arizona. Then they'll head to face the Commanders. And then back home to face off with the Chargers. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me there's always the start of a new battle when defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get in the ball.
And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
Sometimes I scratch my head with 4th down decisions. Not here. This is 4 down territory for them, regardless of how much time left or where they're at on the field. You're down 2 scores. You've got to find 2 more possessions in this drive. It's got to end in points.
You got it.
Backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Darnold now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 2nd, Darnold. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Seahawks losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. To throw, here's Darnold.
At the Patriots' 47-yard line.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's out of bounds after picking up a bunch. Still not enough for the first, though, Brock. Third down coming up.
16 yards.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Looking to throw it. Connection made to Shaheed. He stuck out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 23-yard line.
Darnold. A throw right side, finds Cup.
Good work.
And he'll go down here at the 16. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks.
Now Darnold. And he's going to opt to
No?
just ditch
Okay.
this one through the end zone. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Out of the end zone.
So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I
Replay.
think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictated.
Has it, but not inbounds.
Not
Just
inbounds?
enough
Okay.
space left. Awesome touchdown there. So if they go, they'll regroup for 3rd and goal. So we have a pause here inside
Whoa.
2 minutes. All reviews come from
What?
the booth.
Okay.
And they want to take one more look.
Under review.
We're all watching that sideline here. See
No, 1 foot
where
out.
those feet came down.
And no matter what
One.
they rule here, Kate, that was
No,
an
1 is out, bro.
outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
1 is
Now we
out,
gotta
bro.
look and see, did he get both
You did not
feet
get a
in
touchdown.
with possession?
So they
It's
sent it
not
to
a
a second
touchdown.
set of eyes in New York,
Come on, buddy.
and the call on the field is confirmed. Now to throw. And it's
Incomplete,
incomplete on
motherfucker.
3rd and goal.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have
Oh
much
my
time. So that
God,
means
you're gonna go.
every once in a while, you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Throw is caught.
Ah.
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 7. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play.
Hey.
Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can
Good
still
job,
get a final
Kyle
chance with a quick
Williams.
3 and out, though. Albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Henderson.
Oh my God, dude.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They're not far enough on the route. Go on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Look in the crowd, man. What's my route?
Setting up to pass.
Oh!
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Seahawks are going
single interception stings, but those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Catch made over the middle. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here he is to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Nice. Holy shit.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Straight ahead, it's Wilson.
He got
This
it?
is going to keep the drive moving. That was close, Brock. Looked like they might have stopped him. But they're going to say it is just enough to convert on 4.
Seahawks, first down.
And they clock it 22 seconds to play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Intercepted. Get the fuck out of here. Fired.
Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game.
First and 10.
That's all it's going to take, Kate, right there. Get that first pick early in the season and get that ball rolling. Kind of like a great shooter in hoops. They see that ball go through the net, they're going to take more shots. This guy sees the ball in his hands, and he's a difference maker.
And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and
Oh my god.
So the Patriots come in and take
Let's
a win
beat
on
the
the road.
Seahawks. Get wrecked.
Well, partner, long season ahead.
Revenge
but
for the Super Bowl.
undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a mid-season level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Look at Christian Gonzalez,
Player
98.
card provides a complete view of your players. Your ratings. This player has a persona DNA, makes every player a unique individual, and also allows them to evaluate their individual situation. Players can now hold out, demand trades, or want a contract extension, all driven by persona DNA.
Heavy hill. Wow, we just signed Joey Boza.
This is your franchise staff. Coach sent when you have enough staff points.
Here we go. Patriots Steelers.
EA Sports coverage
Oh,
of
it's
the National
raining.
Football League brings us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the end zone militia, they are ready to load those muskets and fire them time and time again here at Gillette Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. On the Steelers sideline, running back Rico Dowdle. Good numbers on the ground in the win a week ago. On the other side for the Patriots, their running back Travion Henderson. He'll look to take advantage of the conditions in the rain and slop on EA Sports. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Here comes the Steelers offense led by none other than Aaron
Oh my God,
Rodgers.
Aaron
His
Rodgers, not even
22nd
Tyler,
in what
but-
he says is his final NFL season.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
That's complete. Bernard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Fielded at the 33. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert
Fuck,
back
look at
there
all
on
that
every snap.
shit.
A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
To throw, it's Maye.
Oh.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Complete to Washington. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here throw. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Damn, Aaron Rodgers ran on us.
First down, Steelers.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle. Then he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 3rd and 4.
We got Joey Bosa.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God, what is this? Why is the ball going crazy on me?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 for
Hey,
the
where are we
25. Here's Maye. And that'll be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air, Maye. As he throws there, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Dancing to his left. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches. A touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving
yards,
and
man.
he plays for his team first, but he also in the back of his mind he's thinking, if I can get to the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
You look at the Steeler defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now Maye on the sneak. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
He got it.
And he's got the first down yardage before
Holy shit.
he's brought down at the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here is Maye.
What the?
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on
Put my
EA
lineman
Sports.
behind me.
Start of the second quarter from...
They shifted my lineman behind me and I whipped over him. Oh my God, man.
Standing Patriots with the football. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Go, Booty. For Brown.
They'll throw with Maye. And that
What
would
the
be off
hell?
target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ah.
And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. So they get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there. Going to be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll get this to his running back, Dowdle.
Damn.
And he'll
What
be
the hell?
well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They run again with Dowdle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Rodgers. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. So well done there. These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
What the
And
fuck?
he will lose yardage here back to his own 6.
A loss of 2.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Looking to throw, Maye. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Taken right around the 44. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
41-yard line.
Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the 30. Rodgers now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. And his pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Shifts by him at the 25.
What the fuck? Whoa.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Rico Dowdle, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Steps away to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Maye. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Keyshawn Butte. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, shit. Nice. Okay. All right.
A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Oh, fuck, man.
No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
We got Matt Milano, man.
Halftime
I traded for him.
Let's get you down to
Or I got him
Orlando
as a
and our
free
buddy
agent.
Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. When you have a player like this, you figure out ways to get him the ball, and this is why. He's off, and it's a 70-yard touchdown. The Browns have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's looking to throw, but tucks it instead. He takes it in from 5 yards out. Touchdown. The Vikings, trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's get a look who's getting a hot start.
Even the game glazes.
Impact player from Week 2, and it's this man.
Gosh, yeah.
And it's the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
4 touchdowns.
One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here.
He has, but it's choking the playoffs. Oh shit!
And they are 1-0 in the new stadium. Lock up the folding tables, people. Celebration time in Western New York.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh my God.
One that's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see
where the hell is Hunter Henry?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw's going to be in.
God, bro, where's Hunter? You know. Oh, man.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Lamu? The fuck? Where'd it go? Let's see if you can catch.
Play action. Maye.
Oh!
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Don't try to give the ball to the lineman, bro.
Pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Steelers 17.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
The Patriots offense and Drake Maye headed back onto the field.
And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
Looking to put a drive together. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Maye. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1.
Is AJ Brown the only thing that's good on this team? Like,
he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
oh my god, man.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Forced out to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh my god, incomplete.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Marcus Jones now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
Oh my god,
to move the
man.
ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
AJ Brown is all we got, man. Why is Longo out here on a tight end?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Here's Maye. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was
Why is
tight
Longo
there on
out there,
3rd
bro?
down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
I guess they
Push
figure they got to
first,
start
huh?
taking
Okay.
some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and pick this up with a push from behind. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
What?
A wall
Okay.
of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak.
Oh my god.
And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steelers offense and running back Rico Dowdle headed back onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
Okay. The hell? Sorry about that. What happened? So we're getting our asses kicked in week 2.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
The tackle made at the 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at his
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And I got Boza and shit.
That is caught.
Oh my god.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard.
They're not going anywhere near Christian Gonzalez, bro.
9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I don't know why Longmu was out there catching. As an offensive tackle.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Working from the gun, Rodgers. All right,
Nope.
one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Get him down.
By Robert Spillane.
Fuck.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Go. Go, Booty, go.
To the air, Maye. Wide open receiver complete.
You got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Butte, a 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
Ramu, can you catch him here?
May going to try to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Patriots 14.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got
Oh,
it.
flag,
They've cut
fuck.
it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty.
He didn't
flag
travel
down.
10 yards.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? so many variables.
He suplexed his ass.
They didn't get it done.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally
He grabbed him
stop
and fucking pulled him back.
But you do have a pretty good
Holy
idea of what
shit,
you're
dude.
going to see. And that's good work right there to keep him in check on that first down carry.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He's got his
He
target.
caught that? Oh my god, dude.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete. Bernard. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Damn it, man.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell.
Of course he's gonna get it.
Now this one from 48 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember,
Why
the
again?
offense
Why is
scored a
Lawnmower here?
touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were
We're
very
acting like he's a
frustrated
fucking
after
fullback.
giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Like, all I got is like AJ Brown.
They'll throw with Maye. This will be caught once again by Brown. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Oh,
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. 2 minutes left to play
their
in this
defense is just
football
too much,
game
man.
here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
go.
Throwing here is Maye. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Time to get rid of it, man.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And he's got his favorite target
Nice
yet again.
hit.
It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
What a crazy ass catch, though.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
AJ Brown.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Maye.
Dude,
That is
incomplete. I thought he caught it. Fuck, man.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbound.
Oh, fucking man, man.
He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards.
No time for
Feels
play
like
action.
a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll
I know we're
stop
not
it with
gonna
40
win.
seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my god.
He's not able to get away. Sacked back at the
Alex
22.
Highsmith, 3 sacks.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with Maye. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
Damn, man.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win.
Yeah,
And on
man.
the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us.
Damn.
That's the
We had him on
attitude
passing
they have because
yards.
they
We
don't
had a
see it happen very often.
34%
Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So for Pittsburgh, it's an early road victory.
Okay. Jaguars. We'll do the Jaguars tomorrow. Unless you want to see it now, Leo. Want to see how your Jaguars do? Handle this week's prep. Damn, Jaguars 2-0. Let's practice, like. Either my defense be too good or what, man? Damn, nice cat. Not catching for shit, man. Oh, picked off. What? There we go. If I give it air, he ain't picking shit off. Okay. Alright, and with that, I will call it here, and we will play again tomorrow. We are 1-1. And tomorrow we'll play the Jaguars. Alright guys, I will see everybody later. Leo, we will continue tomorrow, and the next game will be Jaguar. Our 1-1 against the 2-0 Jaguar. Armstead is hurt and Allen is. Oh, Henderson's out. Alright. Damn, Titan signs the Fong dig. Alright guys, I'll see everybody later.